Hi guys, welcome. Today's topic motivation. Under employability skills course, the third unit is positivity and motivation. Previous classes we have been gone through positivity and positive thinking and positive attitude. Both are related to the psychological factor, how an individual think towards particular situation, towards particular individual, how he behaves is telling about positivity and positive attitude. The next part of positivity and motivation is a motivation. This motivation helps a lot to make employees effectively and efficiently to reach the organization target by the managers. Now welcome motivation topic under part of unit 3 of positivity and motivation. When coming to this motivation, the study of motivation is a complex. It is a significant study for managers because employees, when motivated, are stimulated to achieve organization goals. Employees who are motivated remain focused in a systematic way. Without knowledge of motivation, managers are in danger of guiding the behavior of subordinates and make mistakes towards the desired outcomes of the organization. From this overview, we come to know this is not a simple task of an individual to motivate. Being an employer, organizational captain, the company need to take care of employees to be active. In this concern, employer is a manager, whoever it may be, the leader who is guiding his subordinates need to know about their needs, need to know about their expectation, need to know about their wants. In this connection, motivation is very important. It is a complex, and the study of motivation is important to the manager when leading the organization. In this concern, every employee motivate at particular situation. Somebody may motivate with the financial benefit, somebody may motivate with the promotional benefits, somebody may motivate with their social benefits. Based on individual concern, manager need to know about the requirement of an individuals or subordinates to motivate them in the reaching of organization goals. So this is an overview of the motivation. Okay, what needs a motivation? Why motivation is required in the present business organization? Guys, motivation is not only related to the business organization, even in social life, every individual needs motivation to reach their targets. Being a student, you need to have motivation from the parents, need to have motivation from teachers, need to have motivation from society and peer group like friends. Every situation, at every level of social life, an individual needs motivation. Particularly, we are studying about this motivation in organization concern or company concern. From here, we come to know what makes motivation a complex study is the fact that it takes different approaches to motivate an employee in addressing what it takes to motivate an employee. We need to examine the following: meeting the basic needs, designing jobs and motivate employees, creating the benefit, the desired goals can be achieved, treating people equality. Here, as per the previous slide, motivation is a complex. Why this is a complex study? Because it is a customization. Individual to individual, their desires, their requirements, their expectations are going to change. Based on the employees expectation, manager need to address these problems and their issues and motivating the employees to reach the target. Generally, the following things are to be examined by the manager when he is in a organization. One is a meeting the basic needs. Certainly, everybody expect food, shelter, clothes. These we called as a basic needs. When an individual, particularly an employee in an organization, fulfill or happy with these basic things available from the job, he will be very happy. That means here basic salary, to lead the family or life, they need basic needs. These things to be considered by an employer, particularly manager, to see the welfare of the employees. The next, designing jobs that motivate employees. Certainly, nowadays an individual who completes qualification in different profiles, but finally working in a company in other profile. Based on your profile, nature of work, you are doing task. As per your qualification, as per your choice of interest, assigning the job is the biggest task of an individual or an employer to employee. Certainly, a manager should look after the job assignment of the requested or required or expected by employee. The next, creating the belief that desired goals can be achieved. Certainly, every organization should see the welfare of employee as well as and giving or creating some belief in the minds of employees to reach the target. Certainly, the employee should feel that the organization where they are working feels that it is their own, it is their organization, feel its own, then only goals to be reached or goals to be attained. And finally, treating people equitably in the sense here, whoever may be the senior, junior, high level, low level, middle level is not the matter. Being an employer, you need to give respect, you need to give priority as per their requirements. Certainly, you need to give balance when giving priority to individual in the organization. This is called treating people equitably. Guys, from this slide we come to know motivation is complex just because of these reasons. Simply by giving money, by offering some financial benefit and rewards and awards and giving some appreciation, all these are not enough. Sometimes based on the employee's expectation, employer or you may call manager should provide all expectations to the employees or benefit to the employees. Next. Okay, here we need to know something about this motivation. As explained in previous slide, motivation is a complex one. In positivity and motivation, positivity is a somewhat having mindset towards a particular object or individual or situation in a positive mood. This is called positive attitude. But after this positivity, a motivation will play a vital role in business organization, particularly in a particular company to get the desired result. Here, the student should be able to know about these things under this motivation concept. Define motivation, understanding the process of motivation, explain the content theory and process theories of motivation, grasp the implication for managers. Okay, now a overview has highlighted in previous slide. Now one by one we are going to see this motivation from definition point of view, process point of view and theories point of view. Finally, the implication for managers, that means here the result from this motivation theories. Let's start with the concept. Now, This motivation process will give a brief information from this picture. Here we come to know one arrow mark. In this arrow mark, different blocks have been mentioned. One is unsatisfied needs, the second one is a tension, and third one is a drivers, and fourth one is a search behavior, and fifth one is a satisfied needs, and last one is a reduction of the tension. Guys, how the motivation starts and ends. So here in description mentioned, an unsatisfied need create tension that stimulate the drive with an individual to generate a search behavior to fits particular goals. If attained, will satisfy the need and reduce the tension. As per the Robbins and Deconos, in 2004 they gave this information about the process of motivation. Here another sense is clear. A need is an internal state that makes certain outcomes and attractive. I think in nutshell, in brief, I will explain over here how this management motivation process. So whenever you have unsatisfaction, that need is unsatisfied. For example, sufficient salary is not there. When you don't have sufficient money to lead the life, when you don't have sufficient money to procure food, anyhow, here the basic need is your day-to-day belongings for leading life. Whenever you have this unsatisfaction, which is a need, I don't say it is a want. A need is different from want, a want is different from need. A need is a basic requirement of an individual when living in society. Being a student, you need to have sufficient time, sufficient money, sufficient facilities to do the BTech program. Maybe your parents will provide money. At the same time, the society also should provide basic facilities like education. Like a student have different needs. Being an employee, you should have the need which is called a basic need: food, shelter and clothes. These are called basic requirements. Being an employee, to meet all these things, you need to have sufficient salary. So that is called unsatisfied need. The salary is there, but it is not up to the satisfaction. Then automatically the unsatisfied need leads to the tension, no doubt at all. When an employee is not earning sufficient money as a salary, then it goes to the tension. It is a psychological factor. Then it drives, and that means here it leads to the search behavior. When you don't have sufficient things with you, then you are searching for alternatives. Like here also, the tension is there, automatically you are searching for different alternative, whether to need to get new job, whether to need to improve your skills, whether need to upgrade yourself. All these things are search behavior. Then automatically your need will be satisfied. That is a satisfied need, that it leads to the reduction of tension. Guys, this motivation process is a wonderful pictorial information how an unsatisfied need become a satisfied need. That means a reduction of tension. So like every individual in society, in a business organization or company, or as a student, you need to fulfill your need from this process. When you have deficiency, you will get tension. When the tension arises, then you are searching for different alternatives through drives. Then you automatically are searching for different behavioral checks. Finally, when you find a particular solution to your behavior, then automatically your need will be satisfied. Then finally tension will be reduced. So this pictorial information gives how the satisfied, unsatisfied to the satisfied. Now coming to the concept of definition of motivation. Here motivation represents forces acting within a person the cause a person to behave in a specific goal directed manner. Like Slocum and Hellriegel in 2007 clearly gave the information about motivation is internal process. Certainly it is a psychological process. It forces every individual to behave such a way in achieving their targeted goals. As a student, you will have a burning sensation in mind. I want to get BTech degree, finally to search for better job to settle life. Like it should ignite in your mind. How this motivation leads to the ignition to the reaching the target is called a motivation. Then it is a arousal, direction and persistence of the behavior. Certainly first the requirement should arise, then you should think about the direction, in what way you are going to get this opportunity. Finally persistent of behavior leads to the achieving the goal. It is a definition of motivation. Here another opinion mentioned about the motivation: the willingness to exert high levels of effort to reach organizational goals, conditioned by the effort's ability to satisfy some individual need. Here also Robbins and Decanos mentioned about how an individual using is a high level of efforts to reach organizational goals, conditioned by effort's ability to satisfy some individual need. No doubt at all, every manager, every individual in a business organization or a company need to see achieving the organization target by influencing their high levels of efforts, satisfying the employees requirement, maybe the needs and wants. This is a conceptual information about the motivation, depicts or explains about how an individual motivate to achieve the organization targets is called definition of motivation. Now after this motivation concept, we are going to see two types of or process of theories. One is a content theory, the second one is a process theory. Under every classification you will find different theories. So different experts gave their opinion about motivation. So we are going to see one by one opinions about theory. In simple words, I gave the manager who is a boss in the organization influence the employees by satisfying their needs to achieve the targets of the business or company or organization. But somebody may need basic requirement, somebody may need their high level requirement, somebody may need different types of expectations. All these things are going to be described in different theories. The first theory is a content theory, the second one is a process theory. Now as per the content theory, here the basic objective of the theory is a group of theories that places emphasis on need that motivate people. Here in this content theories, we are going to discuss the opinions of different experts, how an individual influence and motivates and influence by the manager in the process of motivation. Here he gave the emphasis on needs. So based on the requirement of the employee needs, you have to promote, we have to satisfy the employee needs, then automatically they will motivate. Finally the organization target will be reached. This is the major concern of content theory, whoever it may be, whether it is Maslow theory, Hertzberg theory, McDonald theory, whoever said about the motivation theory under content process. Here they gave information how an individual meets his satisfaction by satisfying his needs. The second one is a process theory. Here we can find process theory experts gave a category of these theories that explain how employees select behavior to meet their needs. Here, compared to content theory, process theory said here the behavior change instead of need satisfaction, the employee take opportunity to change his behavior to satisfy the need. So previously, how the employee satisfy with provision of needs. Under process theory, how an employee changes behavior to satisfy his needs. That is a second one is a behavioral model. The first one is a need model. We are going to discuss under each section one theories like Maslow theory, Hertzberg theory, McDonald theory under content. Like in process also we are going to discuss about X and Y theories, etc. So guys, today we stop at this level. In next class we are going to see the theories of motivation in a detailed manner by welcoming first theory under content. All the best.